started, we found a new trail in the Kelty Trail System. Supposed to be no rain in the forecast today. Gotta love your AI technology. We got rain coming down and some hail, but yet it says 0 precipitation. But we found a trailhead, so we're bundled up and we're gonna get this trail coverage out here for you guys. All right, here goes nothing. We got high winds, we got some hail. Still don't know where the creaking is coming from after the 11-tooth gear install, but we are not going to worry about that creaking today. Not a big enough concern for us to worry about. But yeah, they had this trail mowed over. It turned into a road, and there was no trail, so I'm like, I guess it doesn't exist. But we found it, we were persistent, we took the truck up the Forest Service Road until it basically dead-ended into the trail. So I'm glad we made the effort. This is a lot nicer than yesterday. Yesterday was just all rocks. This is different. See now, I kind of like this. Like I was saying earlier, we're back at the Kelty Trail System. So this is one of the single tracks we were trying to get to yesterday. We found it. Rain or shine, we're out here. We're going to tear this trail up. This is what the Bonnell was for. It's an MX. You can do bike parks. You can do OHV. See, this is a perfect, oh, whack my head. Perfect OHV trail course to be riding. I was going to bring water and snacks, but I'm not that far from the truck, so I'll just head back when I get hungry. But yeah, this is a perfect example of where the MX is. You could ride, okay, it's starting to rain now. You could ride bike courses, and I'm hoping my camera view looks better today, and hopefully I don't crash because I got these protective lenses, and I didn't put it on because I noticed the footage yesterday looked a little fuzzy. So hopefully we don't crash. No, they said they're actually replaceable now, but we don't want to have to buy a lens for the new Insta360. I'm sure they're still expensive. Should probably get some insurance. I think they did offer it to me, so might consider that. If the lens covers, I thought, well, I won't get the insurance because I have the lens covers that are screw on. But the lens covers kind of suck. So this is a pretty decent single track compared to yesterday. You've seen all the rock gardens today. We got some good chunk. But yeah, this is the trail system we were looking for. I found a way to get to it and park right at it off of Forest Service Road instead of trying to drive those horrible double tracks. Look at this. Oh yeah. Rain is coming down. There's 0 precipitation on my phone right now. Okay. Briefly came down. Yeah, that creaking you hear, something's not sitting right. It's got to be the cover. But you know what? Life is more important than worrying about little noises. You could be obsessed, got every little noise on your bike, and post it to Facebook groups. Say, what do I do? Ow, that hurt. The tree got me. Oh, that tree got me. Ooh, that hurt my hand. Ooh, that tree whacked my hand good. Anyways, it's raining. I got a little creak noise going. Or you can get out here and ride and not worry about it, you know? That was probably set a little wrong. I'll take the cover off and reset it. Reset the chain adjuster. I'll put everything back on. It'll probably go away. But do I want to cry about it? and where the bike's broken? Hell no. It's throttled. Isn't that the main objective? See, this is a dirt bike trail, and the Bond Hill is building right at home. This is what I was looking for to compare. It's not as like, it's kind of cool how they have those. Obviously you couldn't get too big of a vehicle on this. It does good on this. Whoa, 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 I almost ate it. Yeah, right. No, seriously though, I slid out. I got a lot of aired up pressure, because I don't know, this probably would have been all right to lower the tire pressure, but didn't know what to expect after yesterday. Little rock garden. See, that's the reason why I wanted to keep the tire air pressure up. Not quite all the way smooth. Come around a corner and you come into rocks. They're pretty sharp in here, so I want that tire pressure to be up. We don't want to blow a tube. You have to deal with that. Of course, I did notice Walmart is carrying 27.5s now, which I noticed before they had 26 inches and stuff, but now the bikes have finally come around. So I think I'm going to try both. Yes. Rock garden. See, we had all this yesterday. It was nothing but that. This trail's pretty nice. It's not so rocky. All right, we found the trail connector. As you can see, it goes up that way to another trail. Horse, hike, bike, motorcycle. Shared system. We're gonna go down this way so we can loop back around to the truck, and then we're gonna see if we can get the truck up this service road, because there's some more trails up this way. But for now, we want to get a ride. This stretch looks pretty good, and we'll pick it up from there. So I did pedal up the hill since I wanted to get a little exercise. So now we're back into throttle mode, and off we go. For holding my controller on this kind of terrain, because this is where it would be really come in handy. Yeah. Woo! You can hear those boulders falling behind me, so you know they'd be rolling up if you hit on them too fast, right into your controller. And I want to get my bash guard on. You know how that stuff goes, because on our Surons, we bashed a crap load of stuff. So I didn't want to add any aesthetics to the bike that made it look more like a moto. That was one of my concerns about adding the bash guard. But so far I haven't had any flack from anybody on the bike trails. So worst case scenario, I guess, if I start getting flack with the bash guard, it's easy enough to pull off for the bike trails. But I'm gonna test the waters fully. I imagine up there in the Pacific Northwest, I know Tyler's got a lot of pretty nice single track up there. Not sure if he's tested on mountain bike trails, tested the water or not. Be nice to know. I really tried to save as much battery as I could. Now see, this is the kind of stuff where we ride in the Sierras. Oh man, caught a rock. Yeah, 3's good. Look at replacing the tires. Let me charge this. Oh yeah. Look at replacing the tires. Oh, that's like over $100. right. I just couldn't get over that. Okay, it's raining. Coming down, people. For a minute. The rain's really spotty. It rains for a second and then stops. Kind of weird. Oh yeah. This is more technical rocks at least than yesterday. It was just all in the trails. This is hit single track. It makes it more fun. You have rocks in the single track. For some reason, it's more exciting than having a big old trail double track. It just kind of disappoints. Face around back to the fire river where we parked our truck. So we'll see where our battery's at once we get there. Oh man. Oh yeah. This is getting chunky in there. Switches back a lot. That's cool. Another tree down scenario. Oh, takes right off the trail. Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah. All right, let me check my lens. Looks clear. Hopefully it's clear. Yeah. Rock garden. It's nice if there's only rock gardens here and there. Oh shit. Now. Just got a little turned around. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not hitting that thing. I'm gonna check the. All right, it is taking us the right way. That's why you really need a map out here, because it felt like I got turned around, was going up. However, I noticed I'm at 66% battery at a standstill, so don't know if we're gonna make any other trail systems. So, and I did not really gauge how far this trail was. I should have hit a mileage on this trail system. It really does. Started hilling for a minute again. It hills for like 10 to 20 seconds and then stops. Man, I think it's hunting season up here, by the way. That's the reason for all the UTVs. So hopefully we're riding enough clothing we don't get shot at. Oh, yeah, we're heading that direction. Nothing but rock garden and trees. Whew. Lost the trail too. So I see dirt bikes went this way. Here's the trail. All right. I need a tree break. This is a pretty long trail, it appears. We're 1/3 of the way down this trail approximately before we get back to the road. and loop back over to where our truck is. So probably take it a little easy, even though we haven't rode super hard because it's rocky terrain. But you don't want to run out of battery out here. So I'm not sure. I'll try to track the miles and see. Ooh, little I don't know, chipmunk? Is it chipmunk or ground squirrel or what? Oh yeah. This is doing pretty good. Not missing the dirt bike too much, except on the big chunky stuff. Oh, it's raining. Look at those big deer. Oh my God, they're huge. Those suckers are huge. They got a giant coat on them. A whole pack over there. Look at them. I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera. My lens getting covered? Oh shoot. Got the hail coming down. Got the hail coming down. I'd rather have the hail than rain, I'm telling you that. At least with hail you don't get wet. Or at least this kind of hail anyway. Rough. It was a nice trail for quite a while, but definitely doable. That was a bottom out chunky. This is Tyler Rock God territory. Oh man, I'm telling you. Whew. Yeah, I think this loop's probably going to be it. It's a long one. And a chunky one at times. Yeah, that's chunky. Trouncing out here on the Bonnell. Oh man. Bottom out. Woo. Yeah. Starting to reconsider my choice of trails today. Wonder if this was the best. Yeah, almost killed my camera. And that's one thing I don't want to do. $500, $600, something like that. Okay, tallying again. Not much of a trail. Just when I was saying this was better than yesterday. I'm actually warm. Keeping my blood flow going. And I got several layers on. Whew. Oh yeah, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. This is gnarly. Okay. Are we out of the rocks? Kind of. Sort of. I don't think we're gonna be ever out of the rocks in this rock country. Sedona's a different terrain because it's kind of on the floor of the desert type weather, type grounds. So I think it's going to be different. We made a right. I think we're going back down toward, I don't know. I know the map's taking us the right way. There's a trail sign on the tree. You know we're right. It's brutal. Brutal, I say. Good rocks. I don't think the Colt's really sucking up the battery. I think it's just the terrain. Whew. Oh man. Woo! Yeah, you gotta keep on your balance on this stuff. Whew, man. Very technical. It wears you out. Oh man, chunks are hitting the bottom. Let me see where my battery's at. All right, I dropped down to 49%. Let me see how far I got. Looks like it's gonna cross the road and then one more section of trail. We are below 50%, so we put it back down to 2. Ow! Rock came up and hit my knee. Good thing I got good pads on. Said it crossed the road, but I don't think it does. I think it diverted. Okay. Yep. Got some hell. Yep, yep. Felt like I lost the trail. Look at that. It's like a two-way. Oh, because it went around that tree. Look, that's the trail sign is on the tree that went down. Look at that. That's funny. Which way do I go? Tree's like, I don't know, I'm down, dude. Don't ask me, dude, I'm down. Down for the count. Just when you think you're getting a groove, starting to pick up, you get another rock garden. Woo! This is something. I hope the camera's picking this up better today. Let me see if it needs to be wiped. Because this is something. Woo! Whoa! Woo! Climbing that bottom, Tyler. In my rock guard. Forget the skid plate. This is rock guard country. You need a rock guard. Ow! You need a rock guard. You ain't skidding, you're slamming with the rocks. Get it up to 3. Woo! Woo! Kick it up to 3 for a minute because I think we're getting close. On the road, if we have to pedal, we're okay with that. Oh yeah. Woo. Oh, rock garden, rock garden. We get back down off the hillside. It's got a lot less rocks. Oh, great. Woo! All right, we're back to the road. Frog Tank Loop. Pretty sure that's what I was on yesterday. I didn't see this connector. So this is the Interstate Trail 245C. That's gonna wrap it up for this video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the trail. Hope you watched to the end, because the better part, I think my better traction was on that last part when we got down to the valley. Once again, this is part 2 of the Kelty Trail system. We're trying to probably hit Sedona next couple of days, but this is probably going to be it for this system. We might do it one more, we don't know. But I hope you're liking and enjoying this content. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Peace.